Hello everybody, yo soy Lorena, and if you're new to this channel, well, please subscribe so you won't miss any of our videos. And well, this is a channel where you're gonna learn Spanish. Guys, today we're gonna learn about participios irregulares, okay? Are you ready? Let's get started. In Spanish, past participles are essential for forming perfect tenses or for functioning as adjectives, okay? While many past participles are regular, and we have another video on that, there are some irregular ones that don't follow the typical pattern. So, these participios irregulares can be tricky, but once you master them, your Spanish will sound more natural and fluent. In today's lesson, we'll explore these irregular participles and how to use them, and I'm going to provide you examples so you can have them handy, okay? So I can illustrate their use. As I mentioned before, we have another video, go watch it. This is about participles but regular, okay? So let's start. What are participios irregulares? Regular past participles. They are formed in Spanish by adding the ending a, de, o to the root of the AR verbs, like for example, hablar, hablado. Or you're going to add IDO, ido, to the root of the verbs that end with ER and IR. For example, comer, comido, vivir, vivido, right? Okay, they have unique endings and they're often used in perfect tenses and also as adjectives. So let's see the most common irregular past participle. I'm going to give you a list of some of the most commonly used irregular participle, okay? I'm going to give you an infinitive, then the irregular participle, and then the English translation, okay? So listen closely. Of course, you're going to have them in the screen, so you can take a screenshot as well. So let's see. Abrir, abierto, opened. Decir, dicho, said. Escribir, escrito, written. Hacer, hecho, done. Morir, muerto, dead. Poner, puesto, put or placed. Romper, roto, broken. Ver, visto, seen. Volver, vuelto, returned. So this is my list of the commonly most used participles. And before we give you some examples or before we start on the use of these participios, I'm gonna use my app. We're gonna do a lesson together and you see how much fun you can have, how much you can learn. So let's do it together, shall we? Oh, I'm sorry guys, I was just downloaded the IRREGULAR app because I do speak Spanish and English, but I would like to expand my horizon and start learning French and German, and I know that with the IRREGULAR app I can do it in no time. So what are you waiting for? Go to your App Store or Play Store and download the IRREGULAR app.
Now we learn how to refer to someone when you're directly speaking with them. Tú. Tú means you in English. It is used when speaking to someone informally.
So translate to English, tú. Perfect, we just learned it. Okay, so what if I say, I eat nachos, and you? How will you translate that into Spanish?
Yo como nachos. ¿Y tú?
Translate to English, ¿y tú? Okay, now match the words. Okay. And.
Y.
I eat.
Yo como.
Chicken.
Pollo.
Perfect. Now translate this sentence. I drink a red wine. And you?
Yo. Vino. Yo bebo un vino tinto. ¿Y tú?
Perfect. Now let's complete this sentence. I eat jalapenos. And you?
Yo como jalapeños. ¿Y tú?
Match the following pronouns. You,
Tú.
I.
Yo.
Okay, now translate to Spanish. You're gonna listen, okay? The English word is you. Let's see.
Yo. Con. Tú. Sin. Tú.
Perfect. Okay, so as you can see, guys, in only 2 minutes we did our daily lesson. We learned that if you want to ask what about them, you would say ¿y tú? When talking about beverages, when talking about food, or when talking about anything, actually. So let's continue with our irregular past participles. So let's learn how to use participios irregulares in perfect tenses, okay? So the most common use of past participles is in perfect tenses, where they combine the auxiliary verb haber, to have, to form phrases like I have done, she have seen, to form sentences like, for example, I have done, yo he hecho mi tarea. Ellos han escrito una carta al director. ¿Has visto la nueva película? Okay, so as you can see, we form perfect tenses with the auxiliary to have. Now let's see how to use irregular participle as adjectives, okay? So they are also used as adjectives to describe nouns. In these cases, they must agree in gender in number with the noun that they are modifying. For example, la puerta está abierta. El problema está resuelto. Mis pantalones están rotos. So as you can see, we can use the past participles as a perfect tense or as adjectives, okay? Okay, so I want to do a little activity here. I'm gonna tell you a story. It's a short description of a house. Okay, so I've written this so you can practice the past participle, but also you can practice the shadowing technique, meaning that I read, you pause every now and then, and you repeat what I say, okay? So you try to mimic my accent, you try to mimic my intonation, my pronunciation, okay? Remember that I do speak Mexican Spanish. So you're also going to have the subtitles here, both in English and in Spanish, so you can have like a little help. Let's try it, okay? If you spot some participle, just write it in the comments to see how well your listening is, okay? So let's start with this short story. Había una casa en la playa que todos en el pueblo conocían desde hace años. La casa había sido construida hace más de un siglo y a lo largo del tiempo había sufrido muchas transformaciones. Sus paredes, una vez blancas, estaban ahora cubiertas de enredaderas verdes y su tejado estaba roto en varias partes. Un día, Ana, una joven arquitecta que había vivido en la ciudad durante muchos años, decidió volver al pueblo. Cuando vio la casa en ruinas, se sintió conmovida y quiso restaurarla. Durante meses, Ana había trabajado incansablemente y al final la casa quedó convertida en un hermoso refugio para todos los que buscaban paz y tranquilidad. Los habitantes del pueblo estaban sorprendidos al ver cómo la vieja casa había cambiado. Ahora, con las ventanas pintadas de azul y las puertas recién instaladas, la casa parecía completamente nueva. Ana se sentía orgullosa de haber recuperado un lugar que todos habían considerado perdido. Okay, guys, well, that will be it for today. This was a short lesson on past participle irregular. We also have the one for regular, so if you want to go and check it out. Subscribe to this video, save this for future references, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and well, that will be it for today. Thank you very much. Muchísimas gracias por haber visto este video. Nos vemos en el siguiente, ¿ok? Adiós.